Hi guys, welcome to round 2 of our Batter Up Friday Night Locals. This is Team Spicy Boys bringing you a match between Matt, who's playing Structure Deck Burley, and Sam, who's playing the Cheelai&Lemo Wish Burley deck. So it looks like Matt here did win the dice. We're going first, and he's going to go ahead and just play the Broly taking 2 life, you know, the really standard opening for Broly. So alright, so Sam's here. It's gonna go in and start off with the 4-drop, charging the 4-drop Broly, and his lead only grabs 1 Dragon Ball per turn, so he's just gonna go ahead and grab 1 from life right off the bat. Not much to say about his turn, obviously. Honestly. Let's see if he did open up multiple balls though. So he plays 1, and he draws into another. So that's it's looking like a 3-ball start, I believe. Very good start for him. It's gonna definitely help him get there. So, and I do believe he does have the 2-drop trunks that'll send 2 Dragon Balls to drop. So he might be able to turn 2 Awaken if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna be really good for him. And he's just gonna go ahead and swing, and that'll be 10 to lead. And Matt's just gonna opt to take the damage. And it looks like Sam here is debating whether he wants to play a card or not. And he's going to go ahead and actually play a Broly of himself. And he doesn't need to take a life when he plays a Broly, because the Lemo and the Cheelai&Lemo leader says you can't add cards from your life to your hand except through its own effect. And he's just going to go ahead and play the 1-drop. And that's going to allow him to go up the chain, if so. But the thing that's really scary here is that Sam did tap out, so he can possibly get turn 2'd by Matt because he tapped out on here. So who's to say if Sam had any negates or not? But usually tapping out going second isn't advised. You usually just want to keep the energy in past turn. It's not really optimal whatsoever, but that's kind of how you have to play the matchup sometimes. So Matt's going to go ahead and actually attack the 1-drop into the 1-drop. I feel like that's a pretty interesting thing to do, because now he gets to bring out a 4-drop and pop battle cards. So I'm not too sure why he would actually go for this. So let's see what happens. So now he's gonna play a 1-drop of his own and go into the 4-drop himself. And I feel like I missed something. I'm not too sure how Matt went up the chain himself. So here Matt's just comboing a bunch of cards, and in doing so, you know, you want to get your drop to 7. And Sam's just going to go ahead and just take the damage there. And now Matt's actually going to use lead auto to pop his 4-drop, to pop Sam's 4-drop. And if Sam doesn't have the 6-drop, then he can't go in it, but it looks like Matt does have his 6-drop himself. So Sam's 4-drop's gonna die, and it does go by turn player auto first. So let's see if Sam does trigger his 4-drop at all. And actually, it looks like he's not gonna do that at all. Oh wait, I was wrong. He definitely is. It looks like he's just debating on what the cards he does want to discard. So it looks like he's discarding a Trunks and something else in hand. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. And actually, he chooses actually not to go into it. So now that's going to be the 6-drop double strike into lead. And he's just going to have to take it. And alright, so now it's going to be lead into lead. And this is 15, and now he gets to draw until he has 6 cards in hand. And he does, oh, he draws 2 8-drops there, and he didn't have a single 8-drop in his hand. That is, wow. That is something else. So he definitely can go into the 8-drop this turn if he feels like it. And there's really not too much to say about this game state. It's looking like Sam actually might get turn 2'd at the rate this is going. So here he's going to go ahead and use the Paragus effect. And that's going to allow him to grab a Broly from deck and also trigger the Broly's auto on board. Well, the one that left the battle area in order to go into the 8-drop Broly itself. So now he's going to just go ahead and discard the 8-drop. He's going to discard his 6 and the 8-drop to play an 8-drop. So that's going to put him at 4 cards in hand. But that's going to put him in a really rough. That's going to put Sam in a really rough spot regardless of how many cards he has in hand. So that's going to be 35 to lead, double strike. With Sam only having 3 Dragon Balls in life. So not able to actually kill Sam off this turn, but he's going to go ahead and pass turn. And with Sam at 1 life, and going up to 2 energy, this is looking really rough here. Because Matt can just play a Tragic Awakening when he's at 3 energy. To go ahead and actually bring back a 2-drop, the 6-drop Broly. And if he ends up drawing into another 8-drop, you know, that's potentially 3 attacks that Sam has to deal with. That's going to be over 25. If so. So here, Sam's going to go ahead and search for other Dragon Ball, play it, and draw his card. And it's so hard because he has 1, 2, 3, 4 Dragon Balls in play. And this is like the issue between Shenron decks and just regular leaders, you know. Not having those Dragon Balls in drop is very hard, especially for the early game. Because if you can't turn 2 Awaken, you're going to be in such a disadvantage compared to the other regular leaders. You know, which leaders and regular leaders both have their goods and their bads. And this is showcasing on what really can happen if your opponent can pressure you out pretty early. And it's just unlucky. So Sam's going to here not really playing anything. He's going to pass turn over to Matt. Matt's probably going to trying to go for the kill this turn, if possible. He charges the preemptive strike here. I don't really see him trying to play anything. He does have the Tragic Awakening in hand. And the Tragic Awakening is going to allow him to do exactly what I just finished telling you guys. He's going to grab a 6-drop, and now he has to drop an energy, though. Which is okay. You know, that's a big price to pay, but it's a really good price. So he's going to go ahead and attack with a 6-drop to lead. And that 6-drop is going to combo out to 30. And that's going to be 30 double strike. And that's going to be 1 super combo, putting his leader at 20. He's going to use the cell, putting him at 30, let him to draw a card. So now he just needs to do 5 more. And right there, bam, 35. And now it's going to be lead to lead. And every hit here is lethal. And look at that, he draws the Paragus Super combo. But he still gets, oh, he draws 2 Paragus Super combos. So Matt here can just literally just dump his whole hand and actually just go for game. But here he does say no combos, I believe. And Sam just picks up knowing that he can't survive the other attack. And yeah, man, this just shows you how strong Broly really is against these certain decks. Like your survivability really depends if you have your opening negate and maybe a sparking negate for later on to the turn when you're trying to combo out. It is what it is, you know. But all right, guys, stay tuned for round 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we're doing really good in the subbing department, but I do really want to hit 200 soon. And I know I said we'll do something at because we hit 100. I wasn't able to get those structure decks, but at 200, we're definitely gonna do something. All right, thanks, guys.